Good day, I'm Ikslorin, and yeah, I said I wanted to go for a Miracle Warlock, but turns out getting some kind of consistent combo going when you have cards like Soulfire in your deck and Hellfire in your deck is really hard to do. And so, well, where I first wanted to go for something like a handlock with the combo in it, something like the old ones with the Leroy, I tried to look into something else here with a lot of spells that could synergize with an Auctioneer. This thing doesn't seem to want to work either, really, so I still have to tinker a little bit with this thing. But that doesn't really matter right now, because we are looking at something else that is really cool, which is the Druid Miracle. Or actually, it's not just a miracle. I mean, a lot of people, when they go for a Druid, they go for a Wamp deck with a combo in it, being the Force of Nature and a Savage War. That could be arguably some kind of miracle thing. At least you have a combo. You don't really dig for the combo, but that's fine. We are going to dig for it with the Auctioneer. So this is technically a miracle, but still. The thing is, actually, that this is more of a token deck than it is a miracle deck, because we have something here like the Violet Teacher. So the idea is that with the Violet Teacher we will spawn all of these tokens, and these tokens we will buff so that we can hit him in the face, which will be wonderful. And just buff all of these with something like Power of the Wild and Savage War 2 and all sorts of other stuff. So we have a lot of cheap spells with like Moonfire and Claw and Naturalize and a lot of other stuff, so that we can actually dig with the Auctioneer. So that thing is great. And well, then we have the combo like Force of Nature and Savage War, as I already said. 2 Savage Wars if we still have an Innovate 2 even. And except for that, this is pretty much a standard Druid deck. So maybe Ensure Drake is something that you normally don't use in that, but yeah. This is more of a token focused rather than the Wamp ones, but I really like it actually. So again, like always, first time we will try and just look at it on casual mode, just get a feeling for the deck, because I just have been playing with this thing for like the last hour. Cannot really say how good it is exactly. I had a lot of fun with it though, so hopefully this will be great. Though I do not know how to mulligan, and I am too lazy to find the guide. Ah, Shaman, cool. The one thing that was written to be the worst. Ah, but doesn't matter because we have a Violet Teacher here. And if we remove the Claw, and probably also the lower theft, we have a turn 1 Violet Teacher actually. That can actually not be argued with, I think. No, I don't think that's actually that bad. Yeah, then we can innovate and do something else after that. I like that idea. So go for... oh, cards. Get back into place. That bug is really irritating. So... he should probably know what we're doing. I mean, Druid with a Violet Teacher, but... hopefully we can get some stuff happening with this. Though I have no turn 2 play, so I'm not completely sure what we're going to do. He hits me in the face, interesting. Next turn he cannot go for the 2 taunts, which is great for me. Let's just go for Wild Growth then. And we have a 1-1. He will probably kill it. I'm fine with that really. Hit him in the face. Do we want to innovate? I don't see any reason to. We could innovate and then go for a shapeshift, but no. No, that's fine. We could, next turn though, innovate for a Short Wake. We could also innovate for a Savage War. But since these 1/1s don't have charge, I cannot see any reason to do that. Okay. A swipe. Sweet. Let's just keep all those tokens off the board. And hit him in the face. Man, this is going great. How can the Shaman be the worst opponent to have with this deck? It's wonderful. And kills the 1/1 still. Doesn't really let me build up this board though. Oh, Baron Wyvern there. Cool. So we're against some kind of gimmicky Death Rattle one.
Pay attention, class.
So another Violet Teacher. And innovate? No, don't see any reason to. Just hit him in the face. I mean, yeah, I cannot see any reason to innovate here, really. If there's something like Power of the Wild, I'd love to do that. But since there isn't, I don't know really if I should do it. Okay, Root Holder probably should go for the Shapeshift on that one. We should though also kill this Healing Totem immediately. And an Ancient of Law. We could go for that. And draw some cards. Yep. And then we cannot go for a Shapeshift then. But I like that idea more. So draw 2 cards. What are these wonderful cards? None of them is the Moonfire. Okay, so let's kill that. And that. And there we go. So a Savage Roar and he's dead. Really. Oh, this deck is great. 1/1/1 dead. Also, we have Force of Nature, but it's quite early to actually begin play that one. So, what? We won! Yeah! We are off to a good start, aren't we? Let's get immediately into the next game. Hopefully we are not going to play against some kind of aggro deck, because I have not played this game, or this deck enough to actually know how to counter stuff like that. I'd like to have some easier games against some control decks rather. Please. A priest! Sweet. As long as this is not the Death Rattle priest, we are all fine. 2 innovates and a lower thep. That could be funny. Stupid but funny. Also, it will be very good for trading. I mean, he will have to throw a lot of stuff down just to kill the lower thep. And because I just feel good and silly, I will do it. Oh. Okay, we could also just innovate the Violet Teacher. Oh, no. That would be a waste of mana. And now I have no idea what to do. He doesn't either, so that's fine. Let's hit him in the face then. No matter, even if this is not really the best play, we will put ourselves in a position where we are very well off, to be honest. Okay, so his Shadow Poet paints that thing. Death set. Okay, fair enough. Should probably, because of that, not have done this, but it was too funny not to not do that. And next turn we can go for the Violet Teacher. And then we can claw. Turn afterwards, and hopefully we can not run into something that is really bad. Okay, this is fine. All of this is fine. Maybe this light well will be a problem, but I don't think so really. Let's just end our turn. We can claw and shapeshift and then kill the Northshire Cleric. So that's fine. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Oh god, no. I should probably have a big game hunter in here. And a little bit extra spell damage and we will be able to kill him. Damn it. And he's all the way back up to 30 now again. Oh god. Here's a 2 for some cards. Man. Why don't... I mean, normally people don't do that at the higher levels. So it's quite interesting actually to see, I think. So if we go for a swipe here, and then we can deal 1 damage and draw a card. There we go. There we have a Wild Growth. Not completely sure if I actually want to play the Wild Growth at this point, or maybe just keep it for later to get a card draw. But now, even though we had a big 5-5 at the start of the game, we are pretty much dead now. Yeah, not really the best. So 2 claws to kill this. He could also hit the light spawn, but he will just heal it and then draw even more cards. Now he will just kill the Drake, and then he will heal his light this 5/5 again. So, or just Divine Spirit that thing. And another light well. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I think we're dead. I mean, this is 8 damage. 9. No. 10 damage each turn. I cannot. No, I cannot survive that. Okay. Next game we should probably stop being silly. Let's find someone. Come on. Where are you? Next opponent. Man, that is actually quite a long time to find someone. Ah, thank you. And worthy opponent. It is being a paladin. That shouldn't be the worst. Could be a problem if it's a control one, because the tokens are quite easily killed. Especially since even when they're buffed, they will only have 2 HP or something like that. So, not really the easiest thing here. Savage War probably should go out together with the Assured Wake. Keep of the Groove could be good for the beginning, to kill some of his early minions. An Auctioneer, not the worst either. Though, Coin Innovator, Keep of the Groove is not really worth it. If we get a Violet Teacher though, that would be great. Would also though depend on what he plays turn 1. But I don't think that's really anything at that turn that could be that bad. Let's just end our turn. Then he will probably just play, or just make a dude. Hopefully he will just, then we can whack that thing, draw a card. Yep, cool. We could also Wild Growth. Let's just draw a card. This deck, the Wild Growth is... It's fine if you go for the Wild Growth and then just choose to do that turn 10 just to get the card draw. Normally in the Ramp Druid you want to have the Wild Growth as fast as possible, but in this deck it's fine enough if you do it at turn 10, I think. Though being able to ramp up is of course going to be making it easier for you to get the combos ready and just make bigger plays. Okay, turn 3. I think we should go for an Innovate and the gadgets an Auctioneer. Then we can Moonfire here. Then we can coin a Claw. That's a lot of stuff. I like that idea very much. No! I hate these cards. Man, that's so irritating. Why? Well, at least he cannot play Consecrate. Damn it! I should probably try to play so slow that I can actually be sure that I will kill stuff. Or, not kill stuff, but get the right cards. Damn it. Oh, let's do this then. Man, I'm irritated now. We shouldn't play any minions next turn, right? We're at 6 mana. He can go for an Equality and Consecrate. That's not something we want to have happen, right? No, we don't. So, probably Claw into the 1/1. Just because it's a spell. Yeah. Maybe even Shapeshift for that. Oh, crap. Well, that's bad. That's real bad. Well, can we salvage this? Because everything is actually only messed up because the lower fab went down and not what I actually wanted to happen was played. So let's go for the secret. Because we know what secret that is, of course. And then hit him in the face, he will get cards. And even though, yeah, it's awful. To be honest, it's awful. It's just awful. At least we can get some tokens out with the Violet Teacher next turn, but I'm really... Man, this is going really horrible. We will have to go for one extra game after this one. Man, how could we have such a great play? And then the cards, didn't the cards just bug out? And move all over the place? Swords of Justice, making a 2-2. And killing my lower third. As it seems. Well, we could go for a Violet Teacher and then a Claw and then kill everything. We could also just silence and then shapeshift and then hit him in the face. That is a better play. Then we will just wait with the Violet Teacher until next turn. I don't know. Seems like I have salvaged this quite well, but it's not the best. He can't easily consecrate and then pretty much I killed everything here. But with 5 cards he should have something. Turn 7 he should be able to do all sorts of stuff. But he doesn't seem to want to do anything. Or he has just left the computer. Maybe I should just count like 2 seconds before I play another card. Then nothing like that will happen again. Yeah. I could have drawn like 3 or 4 cards. Then we would have been 18 to 14. Way better. And dead. Did it really take that long to do that? So, Violet Teacher. And the Claw. Just to get a 1-1. And then we can Power of the Wild. Buff them all. There we go.
Give that minion a turn.
Ah, yeah, not this turn, of course. That one was able to be hit him with. So, yeah. He's down to 16. We have 8 on the board each turn. We can wild go for another 1-1. And we have also a Keep of the Groove for anything he plays, and a Force of Nature. Should that be usable? I mean, that's only 6 damage, though. I mean, this we have a Shapeshift, this is 9. Then... Oh, we actually nearly have him dead. Yeah, cool. This is with a Force of Nature and the Shapeshift, we will actually nearly kill him. But there's a Consecrate. And then the Hammer of Wrath. Yep, and then he hits me with the weapon. Okay. Back to square one. Savage War, cool. So we have him dead, only wait 1 turn. Cool with me. Probably... we should probably wait with that. Just if he begins to play some kind of... if he begins to play a taunt or something, then we can silence it and then wait for the turn afterwards again. I mean, we have more than enough HP to actually just wait an extra turn, but we have him dead. At least if he doesn't have a Holy Light in his hand. I called it. How much is that Force of Nature Savage War, by the way? So, 2, that's 6. Plus 6 then. So that's 12. And then there's again 6 from me. Right? No, 2 from me. So that's 14. And then we have 2 more, that's 16. And yeah, we have something here. Don't think we are going to die this turn. So we can go for this. And then we should have him dead next turn. We have 4 damage this turn. So we or next turn, so that should be possible. I mean, this is, yeah, deal 2 damage to everything. So he can hit me for all he wants, as long as he doesn't come up with another Holy Light, it's fine. And he cannot have 2 in a row, please. Still can't believe I messed that other play up as much. I wanted to get the Auctioneer, and all of a sudden it was a lower step. Pretty much fucked the whole thing up. He could have been so further down into this deck. He's actually further down in the deck than I am, and that's bad as I'm a miracle. Oh, Yusera, hello? A little bit late to the party. Especially since he's dead. Swipe. Okay, fair enough. Let's just do that. No fancy plays. Just a swipe. I actually got back from that. That's quite a task. So, let's hope we can find someone who's again a control player, and hopefully I won't mess anything up again. And a warrior, cool. Though again we are playing casual mode on the lower level, so we are probably going to end up playing against someone with some rather face heavy stuff here, with a lot of charge and such stuff. Yeah, probably. So Angel of Law, lower third, of course, going out. We could coin the wild growth. Should we keep the power of the wild? I think we should. I think the combo is too good. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So we can coin a Wrath if need be. We can also coin a wild growth, so. Yeah, coin a wild growth. And he should either play a Fiery War Axe, or he should armor up, or an Armor Smith, or a Master Swordsmith. That's more of the same, isn't it? Yeah, I think. It's fine. So if we go for a Wrath and kill it, because that can actually get quite nasty. Just make him trade favorably in some ways that you wouldn't actually believe 1 extra damage would do. But it can actually mean a very favorable trade with just 1 extra damage. So if I were War Axe, cool, that would still mean the Violet Teacher would be able to, yeah, survive. So that's fine. So we go for a Violet Teacher. Then next turn we can go for a Moonfire and a Claw and the Power of the Wild. We can also swipe if need be. Though I don't see any reason we want to do that. He shouldn't be able to kill that thing. Why?
One shot.
Okay, he can. And execute. Could do it. That could do it. Well. Let's try again then. And yeah. Down to 24 we are. And that 1/1 we can kill easily with the shapeshift, but still. And another swipe. I think we should keep that, as we can see he's very aggro. So, and fall into the face. So we should probably keep all of that and just end our turn. And just see if we can get something up and going here. We have a lot of spells, so an Auctioneer would probably mean a lot of wonderful, wonderful card draw here. Warsong Commander. We have a swipe for that. We have to kill it immediately because a lot of stuff can actually be taken by that. And the shapeshift to the face. And he's going to do what? I mean, he's looking at his cards. That's already a one good step to do. Ascension, thank you. So swipe and Moonfire that thing is quite a waste, I think. You should probably just go for the lower step here, and then one. Yeah, probably shouldn't go in and hit it. I mean, we can just trade later. And I don't think he will go for any execute combos. So, yeah. Also, execute will cost 5 mana, so he probably won't.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Oh. Well, we can still swipe that thing, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're still in fine shape. Still in very fine shape. And another Moonfire, cool. Whenever we get something that interacts with spells, we have the spells. Just need the one card. Hopefully actually the Auctioneer. I'd rather get the Auctioneer than the Violet Teacher here. Though we can flood the board. One Violet Teacher and then 2 Moonfires and the Power of the Wild. And that is a lot of stuff. That would be 3 3/3s. And we can even claw, so that would be 4 2/2s. Not 3 3s, only 2 2s. But still, he's hitting me in the face. That is fine with me. Let's go for just his face then. Well, no, not the Keep of the Groove. Just, that's fine. If we go down to 20, it's fine. We have the tokens on our side, so we merely need to draw it. One Violet Teacher out of 18 probably won't happen, but an Auctioneer will happen at some point. And he just wasted the rest of his weapon. And an Innovate. Cool too, but not the best. Whenever we get that one very decisive card, though, if we get a Savage War, actually if we get 2 of them, I probably would want to wait until we get 2 Savage Wars because we can innovate the last one, meaning we get even more out of it. I don't want him to just armor up. I mean, he cannot really kill that much, can he? I mean, he has already used 1 execute. He has used both his fiery war axes. He's very basic, so he probably doesn't have any bigger weapons that we have to deal with. But I think we can wait a turn more. I mean, I'd rather get the full potential of these things. I don't want to just deal 2 damage with the Keep of the Groove. But man, this is not really the most entertaining thing. 1 Savage War. Cool. That is then, what was it, 14 or something like that. Let's just deal 2 damage here. And go for the face. Also just so that we don't get our hand full. Even though we are still far away, as it seems, from 10 cards. But if he should and for some reason have a Cold Light, it's fine.
The light protects.
Argent Squire. Fine with me. Going to buff it? Is he going to buff it? I don't think he can. No, okay. So if we go for this, a Moonfire on that? No, I don't think so. Another, no, we shouldn't use the Keep of the Grooves because it's the only silence we have and we need that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we need to play something next turn. But first, next turn, so it's fine. Hopefully the next card is Savage War. I would really like that to happen. And execute. Cool. That's quite a waste, actually. I mean, merely a 4 mana minion. It's not really what you want to happen. Another claw. Let's just play the claws then. I mean, we have to do something here, and we armor up. It's great. And we use cards, which is also great. And we dealt 5 damage, and so with that we can keep at least his armor amount of a little bit in check. So yeah, I think we should get some very important card within with one of the next 2 or 3 ones. We cannot go on with like this. Thungers? What is happening? Well, okay. It's extra card draw right now. I am fine with that. He's up to 7 cards. Yeah, at least we cannot mill him. Oh, he doesn't mill himself, so that's at least one good thing for him. Okay, that's fine with me. If you want to trade that way, that's fine with me. Oh. Okay. Violet Teacher, hello. Well, yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter about the Savage War then. So if we don't have any swipes left, no? No, we don't. So we can Moonfire once. We can Moonfire twice. Can we Moonfire more than that? Or not Moonfire, but do something else. We could innovate for something. No, I cannot see what we want to do. Could go for Force of Nature and then innovative Power of the Wild. But that would be just merely 2 extra 2/2s. Actually, we wouldn't have enough space on the board for that. So we cannot go for that, really. I think we'll just have to keep all of that in our hand. But we can go for this. I don't think he will be able to deal with everything here. So let's just hit him in the face. End of turn. I think we are at that point where it's actually going to be interesting again, and not him just letting us take one card after the other. Oh, just one passing each time, not doing anything. Okay, that is very lucky, to be honest. That was quite lucky.
I must safeguard the land.
And an Auctioneer, and hits him in the face. Cool. Isn't really the perfect game, this, but it's it's quite interesting actually. As long as we play something and he plays something, and we are not just passing each time and not doing anything, it's actually quite an interesting game. Especially since there should be a Savage War at some point, so we could actually just Force of Nature innovate twice, and then Savage War, and we should get the next Savage War really with that, and then he is dead. Really, he cannot survive that. Or at least he shouldn't be able to. And we have an Ancient of Law, so we should also be able to survive some fatigue. And we're up to 30 again, so it's fine too. Oh, that is also fine. So, what is he? Has he left again? Ah, great. Ah, welcome back.
What now?
Armor's up. Does he have a shield slam? That would be something new. Okay, he doesn't. Cool. So, we could Wrath. Yeah, why not? Though, crap, that doesn't help me. Well, that means we will have to wait a turn. There's the other Savage War. And another Power of the Wild. So we can at least go for this. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Next turn, we can just go for Force of Nature and 2 Savage Wars. And at that point, he is dead. I don't even think we need the Force of Nature to do that. We can just go for 2 Savage Wars. But if we win, let's just win in style. I mean, we have the board for it, so why not?
I wonder.
And yeah. 4 cards to 9 cards. Not exactly what I wanted, but these Auctioneers were pretty much in the lower part of the deck, so it's fine. And Yeah, it hasn't really been the most or the best card draws, and he has had some very interesting but not really the best answers. He has been letting us play quite by ourselves actually. Even though we had to build up the board all of the time, we were never really had any problems with having board control. I mean, he pretty much only stabilized, and then we built up board control again, and then he stabilized. He's never really had any minions on the board. So, Force of Nature. Savage Roll. This is the Innovate. Yes, that's true. And that is... Where are you? Stop with that, damn it. And the Savage Roll. How much damage is this? Damage! Ah, this is wonderful. See, we didn't even need it. Wonderful, wonderful. Actually, because of this, I would actually say this is very, very good against as a deck in general. Because the thing I had problems with as a miracle with the miracles were that they were only tuned for someone at 30 HP, and the control warrior with the armor actually negates that thing with actually just being able to armor up to about 40 or 50. So this token thing is actually really cool. I really like it. So yeah, we're going to go on the ranked or go on the ladder rest of the week. So thank you for watching. See ya!